Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media. My name is Nate Zion, as usual, your favorite host for the Blue Clouds Media Sports channel. And it's a beautiful day. Good morning here in United States. Good morning for everyone, wherever you find yourself. It's morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And those that are still in the midnight somewhere, I want to say thank you for staying up and being part of the show. Um, we have lot of things to digest. Yesterday we see that an unprecedented um program, I think my thing is lagging one way or the other. I'm not sure what is going on. Unprecedented show. Just let me see. Okay, I think should be good right now. Yeah, yesterday we saw an unprecedented finals. It was two great football nations, Argentina and France. Two great players, Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe, both shows their brilliance on yesterday's finals. We saw also individual competitions, individual awards that were being given to both players. And as usual, I have here with me Steven. Steven's my co-host, our representative in the UK. Steven, welcome to the stream.
Thank you as always for having me. I hope you can hear me because we've been having problems with that today.
I can hear you perfect. I can hear you absolutely perfect, brother. Once again, like I said, today the topic is going to be awards of the tournament, and also Pele's message to Mbappe and Lionel Messi, transfer news, and some other few questions. These are the things that we'll be talking about on the platform today. So if you are joining us wherever you're joining us from, thank you. And then we always welcome to put your comments in the comment section below, and I'll take my time to um, read them. As soon let's Steven, we will start with the review of yesterday's game, the onset of the game. What did France did wrong before they were down? Because it looks like for the first like 70 minutes, it was all Argentina dominance in the game, Steven.
I think one of the things that has been exploited a fair bit in the tournament is the fact that they're playing Jules Koundé at right back. I think that's one of the things that they've had problems with throughout the tournament. Obviously, another thing could be that we heard from before the semi-final that they had this virus or bug going through the camp. So I think that possibly affected some of the players to an extent. We saw it with Rafael Varane. He went off, and he's one of the players that had been struggling. But to get to 113 minutes, I mean, that's impressive in itself. But yeah, I would say part of it is depending how you want to look at it. Kunde, who's a centre back, playing at right back. Okay, I think Barca have been playing him at right back as well, but he's naturally a centre back. Upamecano is another one I would say is only a weakness. I mean, you've got William Saliba on your bench, who's been one of the best players this season, um, been a standout player, and you're not playing him. Arguably, he should be starting over Upamecano as a centre back for me as well. But on the Kunde thing, I would say you should play a natural right back there, someone like Benjamin Pavard, like they did at the last World Cup, for example,
Yeah.
over someone who's a centre back that can do a shift at right back because it's somewhere they've had problems throughout the tournament.
I agree. Yeah, that put too much pressure on the Kunde on the right hand side because the players are not coming dropping back to help the defense, which makes a lot of sense. The game looked so boring. I was even drifting off. Couple minutes and seconds from there, I was like, "What's going on?" The game looked so boring until the first goal came in, then the second goal came in, then the finals came to light again. Yeah, but I agree with your analysis of why France were down, and then why France was not pushing, why France was not really playing well in the first half, and then probably some part of the second half until Mbappe and these people. There were so many tactical decisions making by Didier Deschamps and then the coach of Argentina. But I think that Kingsley Coleman really changed. Kingsley Coleman and then Eduardo Camavinga, those two guys changed the outcome of the game. Do you agree with me, or you have otherwise?
I think the subs definitely impacted. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Turam obviously came on quite early. He got an assist. Moani or whatever his name is, I think that's correct. Who came on and within a matter of minutes in the last game managed to score. I thought he had an impact on the game as well. I think all the subs kind of had an impact for France, to be honest with you. But like I say, especially Turam obviously getting that assist um, for, I think it was Mbappe, the volley, and I've got to say, what an incredible finish that was. To hit that with enough to get it past the keeper as you're going down,
Yeah,
incredible technique from that angle.
yeah. Argentina beat France in one of the most widest finals of the FIFA World Cup. Would you say that yesterday's finals was? I'm not. I don't know how many finals you've watched. Probably maybe from 2002, 2022 World Cup or France '98. I'm not so sure how many World Cup you've watched, Stephen. But then, how would you describe the Qatar World Cup from start to finish, which is yesterday's? And even people talk about that robe that they put on him on Messi. How will you describe the whole entire competition?
I mean, I said it in one of our last streams, right? I said of certain things away from the pitch. The football has been
Yeah,
it's been a great World Cup to watch on the pitch.
right.
So if you take away the outside factor, great World Cup. If you include them, obviously you're gonna have the controversies. So should they had it in the first place? No. But was the football good? Yes, absolutely. You can't deny some of the games we saw and some of the upsets we saw as well. Like, I think this is probably the World Cup with the most upsets. In terms of, you look at the first games, Saudi Arabia against Argentina, for example, is just one of them. There was multiple. Morocco themselves pulled off about three.
Mhm.
Like, it's so amazing what we were able to witness in terms of on the pitch play. It's just a shame that there's obviously got to be the factors away from the pitch overshadowing certain things. Um, I'm not sure where I stand on the Tony Robe, I believe, that got put over Messi. I'm not sure where to stand on it. I don't know enough about the culture and stuff, but from
Yeah,
what I read, people's issue wasn't that he was had it on him. It was more who gave it to him that was the issue from what I was reading. But because I don't know enough about the culture, I'm gonna stay away from
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'll come back to that, but let me acknowledge your friends and viewers that are watching us at this moment. If you want to be part of the show, if you want to be, you have something you want to talk about, let me know. Send your comment in. I'll take my time to read it. And also, if you want to talk football, let me know. I can send the link down there. You can join us and let us know how you've seen the whole entire FIFA competition, the World Cup competition. Did it go well to you? Did something went wrong in your own opinion? Let us know what you think and let us know what you thought on the game yesterday. Why was France not playing well in the first 60, 70 minutes? Argentina dominated the whole entire game until the goal from Kylian Mbappe, and the second goal came in before the finals of the World Cup came to light. And tell me, is it your first time you're watching the FIFA World Cup? Let me know where you're watching us also from. And also, like I said, send your comment in, and I'll take my time to read them for you. as we move on. Okay, this is my opinion. This is what I read about the robe that was being put on Kylian Mbappe. From what I read is that robe is made for special people. So as we all know, the GOAT Lionel Messi himself, he is a goal. He is a captain that led the Argentine national team to win this FIFA 2022 World Cup competition. So he definitely they put that robe on him as the sheikh. And being a sheikh, it's a very very big word in that region, that culture. Mean someone great, someone with a lot of greatness, money, and all that kind of stuff. So that robe signify lots of good things, nothing negative about that robe. I don't care who put it on him. If it's Johnny Infantino, Infantino himself is not pure. He's crooked himself, as is being written everywhere. And I watch a lot of documentary about Infantino and then the FIFA governing body. So I don't really care who put the robe on him. Either it's Infantino or either it's one of the people that hosted the competition, which it doesn't really affect me that much. So that I think that's just by the way. Then we can move on to as Messi was being crowned champion. So what is next? One of the question is the Ronaldo and the Messi debate, is it over or is it just for another day? Because Ronaldo hasn't said nothing. Because I watch Ronaldo on Instagram almost every day, and even on TikTok when he goes live. But since Messi won this competition the past yesterday and today, I haven't seen Ronaldo at all. But it will be another conversation for another day. So, do you think, Steven? Do you think the conversation is over? Messi have won the World Cup. Ronaldo hasn't won it. Is the conversation over?
I think people always got to have that conversation. I mean, regardless of the fact that both won multiple Champions Leagues, La Ligas, Ronaldo's won the Premier League, Messi's won the French League, um, Ronaldo's won the Europa League, Messi's won the Copa America, Messi's won the World Cup now. Messi's won everything. Like, he's
Yeah.
actually won everything he's competed in. Okay, then like I don't think he ever competed in the Europa League, so he can't win that. But who cares? This team was he competing at the top, and he's won everything at the top of football.
I mean, he
Everything
won.
there
He
is to
won.
win.
He won the South
So
American versions of the
I still
European
think
League.
people debate it. Pardon?
Oh, I said he won the South American
What was
version of the Euros in Europe, so it still counts. There's no way. Also, Ronaldo cannot win the South American version of
Oh
the
no!
Copa
No, no! I was
America.
saying they've competed in the Europa League, is what I was saying.
Okay,
Yeah, no, I said Copa America, but I was saying he's won Champions League, but I don't even remember if Barca were in it when he was there because just my memory isn't very good with me right now. But the point I was making, Europa League great, but you want to be competing for top, and Messi's won multiple Champions Leagues, so
yeah.
I don't think that should really come into it. The point always have the debate because people will go, okay, he done this, but now done this, and it's got to always go back and forth because people go from team to individual stuff, and then there's some individual stuff that Messi achievements that Ronaldo have, and vice versa. So the argument will always go on, but the fact remains that Ronaldo's never won a World Cup and remains something
Herbert,
we got rid
you
of.
and Herbert, you are in there. You already got a link in your email, so you can click on the same link, and it will bring you over here. I think the same link should work. Try it. If it doesn't work, let me know. You have your link sent to your Twitter page. So if you have the link there, click on it. If it doesn't work, let me know. I'll send you another one. Okay. Yeah, Steven, that makes a little sense. The match was being decided on the penalties. Did you ever think that were you ever think this match was going to be decided on the penalties, or did you think that maybe France could have finished Argentina before the end of 90 minutes?
Honestly, when it was 2-0, I genuinely said this. I was like, yeah, I think this is over. I might just turn it off and not watch the second half. Glad I did watch the second half because the second half was incredible. And obviously, I watched the rest of the game after that. But I was genuinely considering at half time I might turn it off because I think Argentina got right away with it. But I'm glad I didn't because wow, that was entertaining.
Yeah, I think you're you there?
Yeah, I think.
I think you're back. Let's look
Can you
at some
still
of
hear me?
these. Yeah, I can hear some of the award that was being given last night. Kylian Mbappe Golden Boot Award. Also Lionel Messi Golden Ball Award. Golden Gloves to Emiliana Martinez. And there's something I want to talk about Emiliana Martinez. His antics, his dance, and then also what he did with the Golden Gloves when he was being given that award. What he did, he put the award by his groin. What the hell was going on with that guy?
I haven't actually seen that. I
Yeah,
haven't
he
seen it.
held he held the award and then he put it right on his groin and I was like, "Here you go. What is this? What is wrong with this Martinez guy?" I have a video of Martinez when he was being nutmegged by Chelsea's academy players. What the hell is he doing over there? I'm glad you
Uh,
haven't seen it, but let me know what you think of when you and if anyone saw that action from Emiliano Martinez. Let me know. Drop it in on the comment section below. Also, another surprising award. I wouldn't say surprising. Enzo Fernandez, young player, played very well. What do you make of him, Steven? Enzo Fernandez.
from what I was a very talented player.
Yeah.
He might just be 20. I could be wrong. I don't think he
Um,
some
Steven is. I'm gonna.
uh,
Um, Yeah, Steven is not, his sound is very bad, so he would take himself out and then sort himself out again and come back. So let me know, Steven, when everything is set up. Then let me read some of the messages. This is coming from I123. Love you. She said, joining you live from work, my brother. France should have definitely won the game. Absolutely. It was a game of chess between one here and there. One was in for a long time, and then the other one took advantage. He had the momentum came from France in the later part of the game, which they took advantage over it. Ryan said, no, Herbert said, good day. Legacy sailed. Convo over. Absolutely. Steven is back. Ryan said again, he said, I don't want to hear about that underwear model ever being mentioned in the same sentence of the GOAT. Ryan, let us have your opinion on that statement. Come and elaborate on that statement.
you mean
Also,
Herbert, by the way.
Herbert, yeah, I keep calling Herbert Ryan. I've seen the link in there. Jump in. Let me know what you are. Come and explain more the underwear model over being mentioned in the same sentence of the goat. Come on, Ryan. Come and explain to me. Come on, I'd like to hear more of that. So yeah, Steven, I was talking about the Enzo Fernandez, and then also all the guys that are in there. Thank you, and send your comments in, and I'll take time. Steven and Ryan is a Manchester United fan. Steven is a Chelsea fan, and I'm your host over here. We'll take
Ryan's
time
Liverpool,
to
Herbert's United.
yeah, Herbert is United, Ryan is Liverpool. So yeah, we'll take time to explain or answer some of the questions as much as we can. Maybe you even know much better than we know over here. But yeah, if you love football, we discuss on football over here. Join the conversation, send your comment in. Will be much appreciated. Yeah, Ryan, welcome back to the stream, brother. Are you there, Ryan? Oh, Herbert, are you there, Herbert? I think Herbert will sort himself out. Like I said, wherever you're watching us from, let me know where you're watching us from. The UK, Asia, Africa, in America, wherever you are watching. This is Blue Clouds Media Sports, and as usual, your host is Nee Zion for that I'm having you guys here. So yeah, Steven, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
We
hear
having
you.
a
Can you hear me all right?
yeah. I talk about yeah. I can hear you right. I'll talk about Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Ryan, let me see if Ryan can hear me. If he can't hear me, then I have to check on you. Ryan, can you hear me? I can hear you. Sound like there's a noise coming from me. All right, stay in
Are you
there,
asking
Ryan.
me?
Oh, Steven? Why do I keep calling him Ryan? Oh, Herbert.
If you want, I can change.
I have no
I'll
idea.
change it. I know you've been doing that for the past like 10 minutes, so I'm wondering like who are you referring to?
Probably I need some sleep. I need some sleep. Herbert, I need some sleep. All right. Can
Yeah,
you can
man.
you elaborate on your comment in the chat for us, Herbert, please?
Look, man. I mean, I never really cared about this Messi versus Ronaldo debate. I felt it is for the. I don't know. I don't felt like I was too old for that kind of debate because neither of them played for my club and they were just doing their thing in La Liga and they were exchanging the Ballon d'Ors. But
Yeah.
I mean, when you watch football and if you're a true football fan, you can see like Messi is on a completely different galaxy to this Ronaldo guy. I'm just talking about technical skills and what he can do with the ball. Ronaldo, when he was at United in that early 2008 period, like 2007, he was very skillful. Like he was very skillful. He had that tech and all that kind of stuff. But
Hold
since he
on,
moved to
hold on, Ryan. Hold on, Ryan, for a minute. I want all the viewers and listeners to know that Ryan is a Manchester United fan. He's a die-hard Manchester United fan. So if Ryan is coming here with this kind of argument or debate, then he really you could tell that this should be a fair debate. That he's not really into that conversation with who is the best in between uh Messi and Ronaldo. So Ryan, stop. Thank you. Go ahead and go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I think you did again. You did it again, man. I don't know who Ryan is, but I'll carry on.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'll get it right one day. Herbert,
Yeah. So look. Yeah. I mean, look. I mean, it didn't matter to me because they were doing their thing in in their respective leagues. But yeah. But again, as I said, like when he went to La Liga and he saw that Messi is scoring 90 goals in one season. So like technically he can't compete with Messi. The only thing he can do is score goals and get that GA up so that he can be in that conversation for the Ballon d'Or. So that's what he did, and he was supplied by possibly the best supply line of all time in Casemiro, Cruz, Modric, Ozil, Di Maria. List is long. Benzema had to sacrifice his all things, but as they said, like we were discussing yesterday, also like the footballing gods they wanted Messi to win this World Cup, and he's in that category of Pele and Maradona who have won World Cups.
yeah,
So I think it should be settled, and there should be no one even look. We can respect Ronaldo, man. We have to respect this guy because he has stayed relevant for the past 17 years, stat padding, and sucking off others for making a good career for him. So yeah, man. But yesterday I saw Messi. It was kind of even though I'm not a fan of him, but it was emotional, man. It was he dropped down and he was after that penalty. So it was good for me, man. I mean, I'm more furious about Ronaldo the way he left my club. That's why I'm angry towards him. I mean, how it ended, like how he was disrespecting Ten Hag, and he was going and doing interviews with Piers Morgan and trying to diss out our club. So
yeah.
those things are more, personal for me. So that's another reason why I wanted Messi to win it. But look, I don't think we should be talking about Ronaldo. Why are we not talking about Mbappe, man? That guy, man, he scored 3 penalties, and look at that temperament he has. He is
We'll
the
be
next
coming
big
back
thing
to
for me.
Mbappe. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah, we
coming
should
back to
talk about
Mbappe.
him. Yeah, he
Uh,
should be talked about. Forget that for 37, 38-year-old guy. He's going to Saudi Arabia next. We should not be talking about him. Mbappe,
okay.
let's talk about him.
Yeah, just like Herbert said, case closed. No more Cristiano Ronaldo. We have to concentrate on the young player Mbappe. Mbappe saw the trophy as he passed by, and he said, "I will be back for you again." So this is what we have here on this is what we have on Messi. Messi deemed the rumors of his retirement after the World Cup. He said, "No, I'm not
Yeah.
going to retire from international. I'm not going to retire from national team. I want to keep playing as World Cup champion with Argentina." So yeah, we might see Messi coming back to play one more World Cup if we are lucky, and he's playing very well and he's still very healthy and fit. We might see him supporting the team, probably from the bench, coming in to play some few minutes, and then he's off. We might see Messi coming back again one more time, and then also break the records of all time number of matches played in the World Cup. So, what will be next? Steven, are you back?
I think so.
All right, then there's some transfer. Whilst we have Ebert here, Ebert, I have some transfer news for you. Not
Okay.
sure. Yeah, for Manchester United.
Okay.
Where the where did I put it? I think I have it. Before I get okay. Before I get back to Manchester United transfer news, Steven, we have Piero, another I think Bayer Leverkusen. You said Bayer Leverkusen, right back, been linked with Chelsea. What do you make of that? Centre back, Bayer Leverkusen centre back being linked
Um,
with Chelsea. According to Dimash from Sky Sports report, the Chelsea can tie up a deal for for this player for 26 million, which will be a huge saving on any deal to bring this player to the club. And no, and also another player like um I see Gradio, right? Gradio.
Vardio.
Yeah, Gradio. So, what do you make of these two players? I know you prefer Gradio, but what do you make of that Bayer Leverkusen centre back player?
I've not really seen anything of him. I've seen more of Vardio than I have of this. Um, but yeah, like I say, I've not seen much. When he's played in the Champions League, okay, his play games they've kept one clean sheet.
Yeah,
In the Bundesliga, he's played 13, started 11, and I'm trying to find it, and they've kept only two clean sheets. So
nothing much.
I don't know. I would rather have someone who's got more, despite it being a team effort, because it means that they can have a bigger impact.
Oh, okay. Let's see what I have here. Ryan, I think the news that I was talking about, it's some Manchester United players that have been linked with the United. You know, Lilian Thuram. Are you guys into that guy? Are you guys for him? Thuram, Lilian Thuram. I think Marcus Thuram. Marcus Thuram. Are you guys into that guy?
Yeah, Parks to
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard anything of him. I don't think we are in for that kind of player. I mean, we are in for Cody Gakpo. That's the best bet. He is, I mean, he wants to work with Ten Hag as well. So I haven't heard anything of Marcus Thuram. He's a decent player. He's like, he reminds me of, who's this? Like Callum Wilson kind of player. Like, he's spacey and he can hold the ball up kind of player. But he's not the kind of profile we want. We don't want a traditional number nine. Actually, we want someone who can play across that front three, which is why I'm very like not disappointed, but I would have liked Nkunku at United because he can play four positions: left wing, right wing, center
Ryan,
forward, and number 10.
Hebert. Can you bring your microphone? I'm not sure if you're using the head pin. I mean the head pins
Okay, okay,
or the earbuds. Bring it back a little bit. Let me know what it
okay.
sounds like.
Bring it back. Okay, fine. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead. Say something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, look,
This is perfect.
we don't want. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So we
when
don't
you when
want
you
a
when you
traditional
bring
number
it,
nine.
yeah, when you bring it too
Yeah, I got
close,
it. I got it.
this yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So yeah, we don't want we don't want a number nine. We want someone who can play multiple positions. So
Hmm.
I think Gakpo is our most realistic option. Otherwise, I would have liked Nkunku. I think that deal is done for Chelsea. Nkunku just reminds me of like a Liverpool player, man. I mean, he's got that high pace and power. He's like a perfect fit for Klopp's system. He would have been a good replacement for Mane if you didn't go for if they didn't buy Diaz or someone like that. So yeah, I mean that's a good deal for Chelsea, man. I think it's 60 million euros as well. So it's a good deal.
Yeah. Sky Sports reported today that Chelsea and Liverpool have joined in a race for the Moses Casido from Brighton after performance in Qatar. Casido has played under Graham Potter. Is it likely that we can have that guy since he's been linked with Chelsea, and then he's played under Potter? Will Brighton sell another more player or another player to Chelsea after Chelsea have taken their coach and almost everyone have swapped everything in their dressing room, the coach, the assistant, the managers, everything. Are Chelsea going to get Moses Caicedo again from Brighton? Steven.
Um, Honestly, I've not seen much on it. So I'm not too sure. If anything, I've seen more links to Trossard than I have Caicedo, and I think Trossard's more likely because Trossard's expiring in the summer, so you can get him cheap in January. Whereas I think I read somewhere that for Caicedo they wanted
Caicedo.
like 60 odd million or something. I think I read at some point.
Ryan, what do you make of that player? Is he a player that Manchester
I'm not
United
sure if
will
my thing's
get
coming.
involved
Can
with? What were you saying, Steven? I mean, Herbert, what
Oh
do you
no, I
make
was
of
just
that
saying,
player,
can you still
Caicedo?
hear me? Because I thought my connection went.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Moises Caicedo. I mean,
Yeah,
look, this is just United incapability. He is a United fan. He's a big fan of Antonio Valencia. His whole family is a United fan, and we could have got him for 5 million before Brighton signed him. That's how much, he was linked with us 2 seasons back under Oli. I don't know if we are still in for him because Ten Hag is the manager, and I see him as more of a Conte thing. N'Golo Conte's replacement at Chelsea. So, and to your answer your question, you have bought all these, you have taken all their players, Brighton. So, you're taking their players, you're taking their coaches and all that. I think if you pay the money, you can take anything from anyone. And Chelsea have got a lot of money. So, yeah, I think the value is 60 million. I don't think they will be, charging. The value will start at 60 million, in my opinion, because they know that Todd Bowley has lots of money. So,
yeah.
and don't forget, Brighton, Alexis McAllister, he's also on the market after winning the World Cup. So
Damn,
that's
damn.
two midfielders which will be on the market for them guys. So it will not be
Yeah,
easy. It won't be cheap. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think there are any other clubs except for Chelsea in for Caicedo. I mean, United should be in for him, but again, we have Casemiro, and if we are going to spend 60 million on him, we would expect to start. So I think Conte is leaving next summer. He is on going for a free, so you are going to replace him with that guy. That's the. I mean, unless you go for Declan Rice, that could be a different thing.
yeah. I don't know. I'll prefer McAllister over Declan Rice, but I know Declan Rice has so his blood at Chelsea. He's a blue, thick and thin. So I mean, if you put it down there for a debate, all Chelsea fans will want the Declan Rice. But then I'm looking at football perspective and who is naturally gifted in that midfield, and it's going to be McAllister all day round for me. But Declan Rice, dedicated English footballer. McAllister winning this competition alone has boosted his price tag to maybe 10 more million added to his regular price tag. So yeah, it's going to be much more expensive. But Declan Rice, I don't know, you can get him for anything less than 50 million euros or $50 million. I don't think so. Probably,
Rice would be about
yeah.
70 million, roughly be about
70.
70 million.
So Declan Rice and McAllister compare ability wise, and then also natural talent, and then price tag. Who will you go for, Steven? McAllister and then Declan Rice. One is English, one is Argentine. One is naturally gifted, like they say, and one isn't. But then one has a very, very good work rate in the midfield. Who will you go for? McAllister and Declan Rice, Steven.
Put me on the spot here. Um,
I know, I
I
know.
mean, they're not the same profile though, because McAllister's more of like a attacking type midfielder. Declan is more of a defensive midfielder.
But if
So
we
they're not the same profile. And given that we need more of a defensive player, I would take Rice.
But who is more versatile and who can give you more goals going forward since we're lacking goals? Because I could tell you, although we have an attacking players, but then our midfield is not producing goals at all, and our attacking is also not producing goal. We have a lot of players that can play in that defensive role that they can Rice plays. So, will you prioritize an attacking midfielder over a defensive midfielder, or either way?
No, we need a defensive midfielder more.
Iguala Conte
We
will
don't
be
have a
will
defensive
be leaving.
midfielder at the moment, and it's part of our problem is not having a defensive midfielder because
Then
we
what is
can't protect our defense because what we got Jorginho. No, thank you.
we have Jorginho there. We have Kovacic also in that role, or he's in attacking.
But they're not. But they're not defensive midfielders. That's the problem.
I mean, we've seen players back in the days where they're defensive.
I've just seen something. I've I've just seen something else. One of the Chelsea accounts tweeted out regarding something Romano said. Um, it says Chelsea will be there next summer for Liao if he doesn't extend his contract. Chelsea are keeping contact with the player on ZH. AC Milan now. If Liao does not extend,
Okay.
they will be there. They're keeping in contact with his people. And then on ZH, AC Milan now want a different type of player to what ZH would be for them.
Okay. I was going to talk to Herbert about what he has before he goes, but I don't know. Probably he's having connection problem. Yeah, go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, did you get that bit? Or did
No, you went in and out for a little bit. But before you come in, let me acknowledge everyone that is watching us. Like I said, if you want to get engaged in the conversation, send your message in. And if you want to voice out something, let me know. I can send. I've already have the link in the chat. Get into the link, and then also you can join us here, and then have your say. If you watched the game yesterday, let us know what you make of the finals, the whole entire competition, and then was it a successful World Cup competition for you, or was it a failure? If it is, let us know what you think of the whole FIFA World Cup competition. Steven, are you there, Steven? Looks like we having difficulties here. Yeah, we're having difficulties over here with my co-host. I mean, we'll try and come back again. Some of the topics we have to outline them again tomorrow. So do not hesitate. We'll be back. Blue Clouds Media Sports will be back again tomorrow with a different content. Steven is here. Let me know what Steven wants to say before we wrap up the stream. Steven, can you wrap up the stream for us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you right.
Pardon?
I can hear you perfect. Go ahead. Wrap
Okay.
up the stream for us.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll tweet out Romano. I think he said it somewhere else, not on his Twitter. In con, uh,
Yes, we're having very technical difficulties from Steven's side, but then we thank you guys. So we thank everyone that paid time, spent time listening and engaging in that conversation here. We'll be back again tomorrow with another sports news. Thank you, and Leo Desperandos. Hang on to hope. See you again tomorrow. Hang on tight.